Hallelujah. Hallelujah. First and foremost, we give all praise, all honor, all glory, all esteem, and all reverence to the supreme intellect of the universe. I say to y'all, Shabbat Shalom, Yisrael. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, see now that's what I'm talking about. See, when the spirit is one, we can't help but rejoice. When we in the house, he sounds like some of y'all had a week, and then some of y'all had a week. But I'm glad we all made it to the house on today. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise be unto the Most High. Yah. Praise be unto the Most High. I say to you, two of the sweetest words we could ever hope to hear. Shabbat Shalom. Hallelujah. With that being said, family, we're going to keep going with our theme for this month. But before I say anything else, we're going to have a short video play. It's actually short this time, y'all. We'll have a short video play, and then we're going to discuss, all right? Right? Like they say on the YouTube streets, fair use, right? Fair use, right? So we're gonna give our thoughts and comments on what we finna watch. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
This may be the best citizenship in the world, and they all have it. Because of this card, they get free land, free education, free weddings, free hospitals, and even a free funeral. It's the citizenship of a country in the Middle East called the United Arab Emirates. This is what life is like for citizens from the Emirate of Dubai. And because the city is so generous, they get the craziest benefits I have ever seen. Are you ready for this? When you are born, your parents pay nothing. Your delivery and checkups for the next 9 months are all free. Then you grow up and you go to school. Local school in Dubai is free! And so are universities, because Dubai will pay for you to get a degree.
I studied at Zayed University and New York University, both for free.
Who's gonna pay for that?
The government.
Then you get married. If you can't afford the wedding, you get $20,000 to throw a wedding. And after marriage, every local Dubai family gets this: free land. Did you get free land?
Yes.
Did you get free land?
Yes.
Did you get free land?
Sure, yes.
And if you cannot afford the home, then you get a grant to build it for free.
If I also can't afford building a house, I can get a 0-interest loan on housing.
Zero?
0.
If you need to go to the hospitals are free. And if you need surgery that's not available here, they will fly you to another country to get treatment for free. When you become a senior citizen, you get discounts, many discounts. And if you live alone and can't afford it, Dubai will even send a caretaker to look after you for free. And when you die, well, in Dubai, that's also free. Your funeral will be taken care of, and Dubai will build a full tent with air conditioning within 5 hours of your death next to your home, so your friends can come and say goodbye to you. The point of government is to take care of people, and in Dubai, they take it to the extreme. Imagine if every city, every state, every government in the world did this. We would have a much happier world.
All right, y'all. Let's discuss. All right, because if you can you pull up the very beginning of the video? The very first part of the video. Because it threw me off. It threw me off. So how many of y'all would love to have that? That would be awesome, right? Huh? You understand me? Huh? But I got good news and bad news for you. You can't have it. You can't have it. Even if you move to Dubai, you still wouldn't get it. You got to be born there. You got to be a natural citizen of Dubai. You can't just move there. I'm going to go somewhere with this in just a second. You can't just move there and reside there temporarily. Even if you packed up everything you own right now, you went there, and now you say, I live here, you still wouldn't get the same benefits that they get. But the caption up at the top, that's really all I wanted. Can anybody read that? The best citizenship in the world. All right, you can pull up the PowerPoint now. Best citizenship in the world with a question mark at the end. Now, I got to ask y'all, is it? So it might be the best citizenship of the world, but not exactly the best one. Okay. All right. That being said, we're going to go to our Hebrew word of the week. But I really want y'all to keep in mind some of the things they said in the video. And not necessarily some of the benefits that they got, but what he said at the end. Because the point of the government was to do what? Take care of the people. We all heard that, right? The point of the government is to take care of the people. They got the money. But what is that for? What does that do? What's the point? They got it. And? Okay, so if you're a citizen of Dubai, you get whatever it is they got, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But let me ask y'all something. I recall a king who came, and he said, greater works than these. Okay. Now, when he was walking the earth, he was giving out free samples of his kingdom. See, they were blind people, and then they wasn't blind no more. There were those who were sick, and then they wasn't sick no more. We call that free health care. Right? And then when it got to the point where they went from being sick to sleep, he says, it's time to get up. So the blind see, the dead are raised up, the sick are healed, even the lepers are cleansed. It's the best health care I could even imagine. And all he's saying is these are just free samples of the kingdom. Say that one more time. These are just samples of the kingdom. So the only reason he was doing was just to brag about what his kingdom was going to be like. Because see, in this kingdom, this government takes care of its people like no other. You get sick, you need to call a doctor. Just talk to the manufacturer. Going somewhere with this. So as we get the PowerPoint back up, praise God for my brother who is over there sweating profusely. You good? Todayah. Todayah. Part 2. The Hebrew word of the week for this Shabbat. Same one as last Shabbat. Mamlakah, which is the word kingdom, right? Can I get somebody on a dictionary for me? Because I really want to define this word. Not according to the Hebraic understanding, because we're going to get that. What I want is a dictionary definition. Somebody, anybody, just pull it up and grab a mic. Open book test. the reason for that. What's the reason for that? Hallelujah. LC, look like you fast on the draw. Miss J, you got it? Okay, let's get you a microphone. Hallelujah.
A politically organized community or major territorial unit having a monarchical form of government headed by a king or queen.
So it's a political territory or state, some sort of province that is headed up by a monarch. In our case, we have a king, right? Right? The president may have been given, I'm going to say it like this. The president of the United States may be given governorship over the area in which we reside, but the king is still the owner and the ruler of the land, right? Because I think I read somewhere that the heart of the king is in the hand of Yah, and he does whatever he wants with it. Okay, all right. So that's the understanding of a kingdom, and I got the Strong's number up there for those of y'all who want to do a little deeper research. Can somebody get this one for me? Citizen. Citizen. What does that word mean? Somebody with a microphone. Hallelujah.
Shalom. Shabbat shalom. Citizen. Oxford says, a legally recognized subject or national of a state or commonwealth, either native or naturalized.
So he is legally recognized. So you can't be an illegal immigrant and still be recognized as a citizen. Interesting. You can't be trespassing and still expect the same benefits that a citizen gets. Now that goes for the natural as much as it does for the spiritual. Right? I always think of my brother, my Ak, Pastor Jay, who, if you stand close enough to that brother, you'll see the blessings raining down. Right? Right. I don't know how many. Ak, I'm going to ask you a question. How many people have you hired just this year?
If I had to take a guesstimate, anywhere from 150 to 200 so far this year.
Just this year? Wow. How many of them did you pay out of your own pocket?
Absolutely none.
None of them?
Not a one.
Okay. All right. So as an employee of your employer, they provide the funds. All you do is make it happen. Okay. All right. I'm going to go somewhere. We're going to detour real quick, then we're going to make a couple laps around the block, and then we're going to get into it. We've been dealing with these titles. And all of these titles that we've been dealing with are different titles of different citizens in Yah's kingdom. Right? Citizens not of this world, but of his kingdom. Because his kingdom is not of this world. That doesn't mean it's not in this world. Okay, so you could be wherever and still be a citizen of his kingdom. All right. The book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 11. Our big brother Shaul starts talking about these different titles of those in the kingdom with a specific job. And their job was to be emissaries of the kingdom, if you will. Right? They go out on behalf of the kingdom. They're citizens, and they go out talking about this kingdom. First one he mentions is this one right here, an apostle. Right? The Hebrew equivalent of that word is the word shalak. Shalak. I can say it with me. Shalak. Shalak. And it literally translates to one who was sent, either with a specific message or purpose. Got the Strong's number on there again. I'll try to send this out by Yom Sheni, which is the second day of the week, a.k.a. Monday. So y'all will have these. We have the second one, which is a prophet. or as we know, a Navi. What is a Navi? It's a mouthpiece, another spokesperson of our Yah. Okay? Then we also have an evangelist. What does an evangelist do? What is the word? He's giving the good news, the basora, right? This word, this word is mevaser, right? Which, if you look here, the root here is going to be the word beit, shin, and resh, which is literally the word we have for the good news, the basora. So this is the person who brings the good news. It's literally all they do. Hey, king coming, and the kingdom is here. Y'all acting like y'all ain't hear some good news. All right. Then we also had a pastor, the shepherd, the ra'ah or the ro'eh, right? The literal one you'll see in this exact verse would probably be the word ro'eh. Shout out to my brother. Some of y'all may know of him, may not. My brother Ro'eh, the chef, one of the coldest rappers in the Israelite community. No disrespect. Yah's given plenty of gifts. Shepherd. He's a leader, a provider, and a protector of the sheep. All right, we know that we have many under shepherds, right? Because the sheep don't belong to the under shepherd. He's just tending the sheep and making sure that when the master comes back, he says, well done. And we also have the word teacher. The word for teacher here is a lamad, meaning to teach, train, or instruct, one who imparts knowledge, right? This is where we get the word talmidim, right? That's student. So the lamad is the teacher, and the talmid is the student, right? This is also where they find the root word for the word Talmud, right? We also have the word yara, which is the root word for the word we call more or morah for those who are female teachers. Literally the same root for the word Torah. Student, Talmid. Talmid. I'll give you the phonetic spelling, Talmid. It's literally this exact word right here. You just put a tav on the front and then a yod and a dalet on the end, right? But I got to ask y'all something. These are all different forms of kingdom citizens, but we got the definition for those two words individually, but what happens when you put them together? I'm asking y'all, what happens when you put those two words together? The kingdom and the citizen. What happens when you put one and one and now you have two, or one in this case? What is it? What is a kingdom citizen? All right, I always say it's an open book test. All right, here we go. The book of Ephesians, chapter 2.
(1922).
19 through 22. The whole chapter is fire, but let's hear what our brother Shaul has to say about this particular topic.
Now therefore, ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints, and of the household of Elohim, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and the prophets, Yeshua HaMashiach himself being the chief cornerstone, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto an holy temple in Adonai, in whom ye also are builded together for a habitation of Elohim through the Ruach.
Go for it, Art.
I was going to also say you are a representative of that kingdom. When they see you as a kingdom citizen, you are a legal citizen of that kingdom, they separate you from all the other nations. They can look at you and tell who you are. They know someone who's from India, what they look like. They can look at someone from Asia, and they know how they dress and their culture. They know they can clearly decipher who and where they've come from. Shalom.
That right there. As a citizen of the kingdom, no matter where you go in the world, right? Hallelujah. Shout out to my Isha, who unfortunately is not physically with us on today. She's out on a mission with her blood mishpachah in Florida. But she still can reach in her pocket right now, pull out her wallet or her purse or if she know where it is, pull out her driver's license, and it didn't magically switch from Texas to Florida. No matter where she goes, she still got this identification from this place that she's been issued by this government. So if you're a citizen of the kingdom, no matter where you go, you're still a citizen of the kingdom. At some point, you become a representative. We have those here. We send people up to Congress to speak on our behalf. But when you're a representative of the kingdom, people look and see what you got and go, oh, how did you get that? You got healed again? Who keeps doing this? How is it you were able to overcome all of that back there? We came from the same place. What is it about you that's different? Oh, see, you don't understand my citizenship. Well, I thought you were born here in America. I was, but I had to die. But then I was born again. Well, how can you be born again? Well, see, there was this birth of physicality, but then I was raised up. And then when I was reborn into this kingdom, I got a whole different set of citizenship rights because of my new birthright. So now as a fellow citizen of the saints, I can walk in a specific vocation. It wasn't given to me by a man, it's given to me by the king. And if the king told me I live here, who gonna tell me I can't? If the king says this land is mine, and somebody stay there already, I don't have to worry about going in there to fight these people. I'm gonna just say, hey, I know you told me that I live there, but there's some people in there. What you gonna do about them? And I'm gonna let him clear them out. I'm gonna take it a step further. If the king has said, this is what I want you to do. If your employer has said, this is what I want you to do, here's X amount of dollars. Okay, cool. I don't have to have it in my bank account. But if the employer says, well, this is necessary for the job, just spend the money. It's worth it more for us to spend it than to not spend it. You could buy a, what was it, $46,000 lawnmower? $62,000 lawnmower. I'll be eavesdropping, y'all. You can spend $60,000 on a lawnmower, and that's okay because it's worth more to us than for us to not have it. If the employer who has brought you into this vocation has said, this is the assignment that I got for you, I ain't worried about nothing else. That's why Shaul says in verse 1 of chapter 4 of Ephesians, to walk worthy of the vocation you were called. Why? He sums it up in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 5. Read the whole chapter when you get a chance. One verse. Verse 20. It says, therefore, we are ambassadors. When they see you, they see a kingdom citizen. And as a representative of the kingdom, they looking at you trying to figure out what this kingdom is about. Now, I'm talking to myself. It's been some times where I wasn't exactly the best representative of the kingdom. Well, I had flipped the jersey around and I was rocking this name on the back, on the front. But as an ambassador of the kingdom, There's certain decisions we can make. There are certain rights that are, as the American Constitution says, are inalienable. I mean, can't nobody take them away from you. As a kingdom citizen, the only thing you have to do is what? You represent Yah. And as you go forward, all he's asking you to do is be reconciled to Yah. As long as you walking with Yah, everybody will see you and see him. I think our big brother said that. I think he said that if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. So if I walk in his image and not mine, I am guaranteed all of these rights, all of these privileges that are not given to me simply because of my name, not given to me because of what I've done, who I am, but simply because of who he is and the assignment that he has given me. And the same thing applies to each and every one of you. As kingdom citizens, you got it better than all them folks in the Emirates. Some of y'all don't believe that. Because you're looking back, you're going, I ain't seen it. It don't matter. You haven't seen it. So now renew your mind. Forget about that and say, well, Yah, help me see. Didn't David say, open my eyes that I may behold the secrets, these wonders that you have for me? He says, hold on, wait a second. I had it twisted. I thought it was me who fought the lion and the bear, but it was... As kingdom citizens, family, I implore us, as we walk, as we prepare to not only be royal citizens, this royal priesthood, preparing for a royal affair, but may all who see us see the King. May they see the fruits of not only his ruach, but his kingdom. As we prepare to get together our passports and walk through the feast, let us be reminded that we all have dual citizenship. We live here, but we kingdom citizens. Yah has called us for such a time as this, and I pray that all of us, can be called and numbered among those saints that he says in Revelation chapter 3, that they have walked worthy. With that being said, family, I love you. I wish the best for you. And I know Yah wants the same. Shabbat shalom.